some days it feels like life is always on fast forward, right? I wake up, go to work, I got mom duties, I'm hustling. But today, I'm slowing down, just walking, right? Nothing fancy, just me and my daughter and the fresh air. If you're always rushing into, anything, this video is for you. Let's take a walk, literally, and talk about how slowing down can actually reset your nervous system and help you feel more like you. Rushing is so normalized. We don't even realize how much it's costing us. Our nervous system can't tell the difference between emotional pressure and physical danger. So when we're rushing all the time, our bodies stay stuck in a stress loop, right? That's why burnout happens. It's why we snap when we don't mean to. It's why we go to bed exhausted but still feel wired. Slowing down isn't laziness, it's literally medicine. I say it all the time, right? Especially for moms, creatives, and anyone juggling a full life. I work at a job where rushing is a part of the day. I mean, getting people on and off calls. I mean, this is what we do, but it's not something we can control. So if you're like me and you have to do that at work, I'm not telling you to drop your job. No, I'm telling you to take control of the time that you can take control of. It might not be your job that you do for 8 to 10 hours a day. It may be taking time to be intentional about those other moments that you have that are available.
And so it's still vibey, it's still a good place. But the thing is, it was raining. This wasn't the intention. The intention was to go walk on the Beltline. So yeah, so my thing was, finding some joy within the process, right? So I'm always working, right? So I work a typical 9 to 5. I'm a parent, a type 1 diabetic, with an insulin pump, and just, being an all-around mom and, got a young child and an older adult a young adult who's, making his way through life. These are the challenges, but what do we do in the meantime? So I decided to just kind of do a thing and talk to you just kind of a little bit about just my process and how this is working out for me. Let me tell you something. It is difficult to see the benefits in being in the middle, right? It's difficult for me to be excited about the progress or the process, because let me tell you something. I'm always looking for the end to see what the end is going to be like. But I spend a lot of time in this middle stage because I'm always starting over. And I thought this was a bad thing, starting over all the time. I used to, do body butters. I used to, work at different companies. Things happen, and I was always mad about that because I'm like, I'm always starting over. But there's so much wisdom when you start over and you remember and you continue to move forward in a more ordered process, an ordered way, making sure that you're more intentional. So
You don't need a fancy gym membership, right? You can start even with a busy schedule, right? Just an extra hour in your day. Sometimes you could just start with 10 minutes. I mean, just walk. No phone, no pressure. I mean, if you're like me and you want to record it, go ahead, but make sure that you are being intentional about having no pressure. You're just resting, you're just relaxing, you're just resetting, right? Breathe. Notice the sky. What about the trees, right? The way your child picks up a stick or your dog barks at a bird or sticks or skips over cracks in the sidewalk, right? That's presence. That's healing. I call these little walks moving prayers. I know you may think that's silly, but serious. They are moving prayers for peace, for clarity, for connection. I'm Kamani, and I'm learning to slow down too, one step at a time.